Hi, my name's John. Welcome to www.theplaystationrepair.co.uk. I'm here to talk about the PlayStation 3 yellow light of death, some of the common problems associated with it, how the DIY solutions think you can fix it, and basically how the professional engineers can actually repair the yellow light of death through PlayStation 3. Okay, first of all, the YLOD is a general hardware failure with the PS3 unit. It can happen for a number of reasons, but the most common one is overheating and poor ventilation. Essentially, what this does is it causes the solder on the CPU and the GPU to fall apart, and when this happens, essentially your GPU, CPU can't work, so the unit begins flashing either 3 red lights or a yellow flash, and then the unit doesn't turn on. Some of the solutions on YouTube to this issue involve either using a hairdryer, popping it in the oven, or using a heat gun. Most of this was made famous by the Watchdog program that was aired quite a few years ago. Unfortunately, these aren't a professional or reliable solution. This is because they cannot heat up the solder to the required temperatures, and also they can damage other components with the PS3 which are unrelated, i.e. the PS3 outer casing and other components on the board which don't need to actually have heat applied. Thus, the most professional solution is to invest in a board-rid array workstation and obviously have the appropriate diagnostic equipment. The engineers have this at the repair centre, and they repair hundreds of PS3s throughout the week in a professional manner, just as I mentioned. What they essentially do is they disassemble the unit, they clean it out, so removing all the dust and all the other gunk that might have built up over time. They'll then use the board-rid array to resolder on the GPU and CPU to the main board before testing it at the repair centre. Once they're confident that it's been repaired properly, they'll use the couriers and send it back to your chosen address, and then you'll get your PS3 working again. Customers should note though that the PS3 fix isn't permanent. This is because of the nature of solder and obviously how often you use your PS3. So we do advise customers to perhaps invest in a newer model, perhaps by trading in the repaired PS3, and also just to make sure that they're checking how long they're using their unit for. I hope you found this advice useful. You can find out more information by seeing us on our website and making an inquiry, or alternatively you can also visit us on Twitter at the PS3 Repair UK. I'd just like to thank you again for your time, guys, and I hope you have a good day. Cheers, bye.